It's not the uno, the dos, the tres, but it's the cuatro.
Well, one of my favorite shows that I've ever seen. Goes up to the sky, he's never known. He's super creative and he's always on screen. He's really funny. You know what I mean?
It's a Nerdy Effect 5.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect 5.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. Nerd circle to the homies, make it la la la. Coming to in with the coolest guy. It's all fun and games, even though we're all strange. Doesn't matter, whatever you are, come and join the stream. Nerd things are cool here, no need to worry. All countries are welcome, you ain't gotta flurry. Comic books and video games are just a tip. Hashtag decide cheap because he hates list. Wait for Jizzy break, cause he know it's coming. Blue pants to the haters, gonna start running. Mondays and Fridays, you need to check them out. 7 p.m. Eastern time. This is a Nerdy Effect 5.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect 5.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows.
He is an amazing guy. He's super quick-witted. He can think on the fly. And if you want a challenge him, you should stop by. He'll take random characters and make them fight.
It's tight.
I'm gonna give him a big shout out. Nerdy Effect, it's what it's about. It is so nerdy in every single way. Nerdy Effect, I can watch it all day.
It's the Nerdy Effect 5.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect 5.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows, and it's great.
5.0.
What is up, Affected, and welcome to the Nerdy Effect. It is finally Friday. Yes, we made it through another week. I can't believe it. And probably in about 5 years, when I'm going back, looking about, like, you know, that I wasted 3 years of my life, and it's like, okay, let me go watch this episode. It's like, it's on a Tuesday, bro. What are you even talking about? But yes, it is finally Friday, and it's so good to see everybody up in here. And the Oscar for Best Opening Video goes to the Nerdy Effect. Boom, thank you very much, LED. I gotta sort my hair out, man. Just use the kitty claws. Just use the kitty claws. Bring them down. Kitty claws. Meow, 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 meow. LED, boom, indeed. So what is going on? Juba dooba 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 to Kalki. Delvy pants, because it's wine, hair, and delve. Good to see you, girl. Hope you had a fantastic day. See here. I wore that shirt today. Did you? Did you take a picture with yourself, like a selfie, like, what up, Geek to Chic, bitches, Nerd Circle? Hi, Metal Mogwai. What's going on? I love that face, by the way. Delve, claws, I'd have no eyes left. Well, it's worth it for, a long, loving mane. Boom, Dan, Delve, my flannel twin, skidoo, a skidoo, oh, swap meet. A skidoo for you, and a skidoo for you, and a skidoo for you. You know, it always makes me wonder as to why we do certain things for so damn long. Such as the Carl 24, 23, there you go. The Carl thing and things like that. And Skidoo just came out of freaking nowhere. Whisker biscuits and stuff like that. You can't put damp underbrush hair on pillows. The whole universe could implode. Fact. Moneymaker? No. Are you wearing it now or are you just naked? He's naked. There you have him. There you have him indeed, Heroes. Heroes, how many Jupiters you into today? Sup, bro? Thanks for last night. Good to have someone to level with. Hope your day was great, Nerdy. It wasn't bad. Honestly, driving to work this morning, I was like, man, this is going to be a crappy Friday. I'm going to have to work so damn bad. I mean, I had to drive way out of town. I mean, honestly, I had to work so far out of town that Heroes would have been in another country if he had to drive as far as I did. That's how far away. But I didn't have to do very much, and that is awesome. LDD with the 25, thank you very much. And you're welcome, Lethal. Again, man, I was sort of like late night, you know, but like when I'm more like leveled off, I think I'll probably be a little bit more helpful. Danny with the hello heroes, Angel, average. Did I miss average? Hang on. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, Mr. Average. Wait. Crunchy Boogers! Critter, are you finding today a little bit better on the Twitch and stuff, or no? Average, how you doing, my man? Crunchy Boogers. So I figured holding spoon affects my memory. Well, then let the spoons go. Just let them go. Cheers to all. Jizzy's the best. Thank you for listening to me as well. No, you were out of help, and I appreciate it. Right here, there he is, Mr. Average Ninja, a.k.a. Batstash, who is currently, right now, #1 contender for the SCW Galactic Champion over on the SCW side of things. And not this week, but I'm leaning towards next Saturday unveiling a brand new show idea and a brand new character. It'll be done during the Saturday around like 11:30 a.m. to like 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon, somewhere in there. It is a new show idea. I mean, other people do it. It's not like it's brand new, you know, like out of the ordinary. But it's new to me. I've never done anything like it. I've actually stayed completely on the opposite end of this, so I'm going to try to open this up and see what happens. But I think it's going to start next Saturday, pending if I can get the props and stuff. Right here, Critter, stick with it, Critter. I'm swearing to you right now, you will end up loving the ability to what you can do on Twitch or OBS or XSplit or whatever. You can still do this, but you can do it on YouTube if you want to. However, my personal opinion, YouTube is hot garbage, but you can do you, bro. You do you, bro. I have the same shirt on. You do not. You're naked too. But Nerdy, you have to have the spoons for the ice cream. What? New show idea. Yay! The hashtag king is back. Red! Average, I think the last time I saw you was when I kicked you out of the Jeep. We have missed you, bro. Fact and double fact. And I believe I saw a what up early on in the chat. What are you doing commenting so damn early there, Vinny? Joey Undead up there. Ruin with the 300 biddies. Metal Mogwai in second with 200. And Freddy's Ready with 126. Way to throw that in there. It's cool my character won the belt in the first match. But fact. Sleepstream, kind of. It's really been daunting on me a whole lot with the amount of work that I put into the Nerdy Effect as a whole. And we're talking the wrestling, we're talking the shows, the ASMR, the comic book stuff. Like, it is very daunting. And every morning I wake up going, oh, God, so much work. But in the end, I do believe that it is 100% worth it because I'm enjoying myself, but I'm also losing. I'm what I was trying to think of the word. I am losing sleep, but I'm enjoying it as well. So I wake up tired all the time. Same here, J-Dub. It was awesome. Missing brush. Hashtag missing brush. Morning, Lethal. No pants, yeah, but rocking the nerd shirt. That makes sense then, Heroes. Cool. Make sure you post your Fist Bump Friday because it is Fist Bump Friday for everybody. And if Freya's here, I got a whole box of stuff to throw in her closet. Jizzy, the hardest working man in the biz. Absolutely not. Oh, Metal Mogwai is stuffing 155 to take the lead by 55 against Joey. Metal Mogwai just got to put that little bit of right on the end of that. Thank you so much, girl. We do appreciate 100% all the biddies, whether it be one or 2 or 355. We appreciate every single one individual. That's better, Dan, with a nerd circle. I did finally get off my ass and make a GIF and a whole thing for when somebody actually subscribes or resubscribes. So it won't just be this little that comes up. It'll actually be like an announcement and stuff. I finally got off my ass. Tonight, I'm going to work on the hosted as well. And I've got ideas for a few other ones. So I'm finally getting around to doing that. So I guess that's good. I have to look down to see which shirt I put on. Damn spoons. No, not my closet. No Nerf bullets. It ended up in my kitchen last time. I wanted to even out my Wandas, and we appreciate you doing that. Average, that was an awesome day. The old Jeep looked different because he's about to put a whole bunch of damn denim on the roof. If there's anything more redneck on this earth, it's like, hey, Pop! Look at that Jeep out there. I see it, son. Junior, I see it right there. I see you with your Jeep. Well, Paul, you know what I want to do? You want to paint the rust? No, I want to make a denim topper. Oh, hell yeah! I mean, really, bro. Hugs and Heroes. Well, you know, if you go to Hug for Heroes, you'll come back with a dent in your leg. Hello, everybody. New year, new top. That's right. Oh, Freya's here. All right, that reminds me. I got a whole box of stuff. Freya! There! Pick it up! New year, new top. So... we do have a whole bunch of stuff. I teased this a little bit on Wednesday. What's going on, Lip Whiskers? Wow, welcome over to the dirty Twitch side up in here. Appreciate you, fucking Darren. I didn't throw Darren. Darren's still right here. Lip Whiskers, thank you so much for popping over here to Twitch, the dark side. But once you're over here, you will understand that it is the right side. And that's one thing about it is, if you take your step back and you look at any villain versus hero, in most cases, not all, certainly not all, but we're talking movie sides, you can be like, okay, that dude is definitely bad. But in his mind, he's doing good. So we're kind of that way. Everybody on the YouTube, and I was there at that point, I was part of that, F Twitch, I don't like Twitch. And, you know, slowly I got, juped over. I got pulled over to Twitch, and now I'm absolutely loving it, and I just want to shoot so many damn middle fingers towards YouTube. It's ridiculous. My closet is messy. Maybe I'll actually move the dead plant. I knew you still had it in there. Knew it. From blue denim to black bra. You put a black bra on your Jeep? Whatever, bro. Double D's. Gonna take some pictures. Topless. That's gross. I mean, but whatever your kink is fine. Hey, Sea Chicken. What's going on, Sea Chicken? I see you up there with your Friday. Damn, everyone showed up tonight. No. Average. Everybody shows up every night. Topless pic. Good to see you, Lip Whiskers. Lol, indeed. Jizzy is a Levi's specialist, so you gotta stick with denim. What? You talking about me being a Levi's specialist? All right. So I've been trying to avoid my local comic shops for a while. I'm trying to save money and and I know that we're 100% saving money by the amount of shit I show every damn week. But I'm trying really, really hard to avoid them. Well, there was a new Spider-Man comic that came out. It was the Rockstar Spider-Man with a denim jacket, no sleeves, and he has like these spikes on his head, and I wanted that issue. Well, I had to go to the lesser, better comic book store. They have less comic books, more crap for me to buy. So I've been avoiding. I haven't been in there in 2 damn months, but it was the only one closest to me. So I pulled in, and they didn't have the damn comic book. Well, that little dude on my shoulder goes, hey, you know what? You should probably browse through the toy section and just, see what they have. I mean, we're not going to buy anything, but you should definitely see what they have. And this guy over here was like, well, they don't have the comic book, so you got to buy something. You've never walked out of here not buying anything. So they kind of agreed with themselves, and I'm like, okay, I'll just look over there. And toot, what's going on, Big Daddy Juggalo? My brush didn't show up. It's okay, Fish. Just use your hand. Use Budka's feet. Whatever gets you going. No, the Jeep is a Levi's special. Showing up isn't an issue. Getting them to leave is the real challenge. We live here now. Sorry, I gotta go hunt a damn brush. Burb indeed. So, I started rummaging through their toys, and I'm not gonna say this for certain, but I know that a lot of the stuff that I have bought and opened on this show comes from this store. Not all of it, not even half. I would say 20%, something like that. And that's a lot of percent when you look at this. Like about 20%, because they have everything. They have DVDs, games, comics, old toys, and new toys at a little discount price, stuff like that. They have a lot of stuff. So it's really hard not to find something to collect. But anyway, I browsed through the toy aisle, and I'm going to save these weird ones that I've never seen for last, but I'm going to show you what sort of started filling up this basket. So I found this, and I told myself, you don't need it, but it was only $3. And I'm like, okay, that would be the same price as the comic book that I wanted, so I can get this, I can cover it with $3, we're out, and we're very under the budget, right? Well, I then found another item, which I'll show you. So I'm holding two things, and I'm like, well, I need a basket. So I put them both in the basket. What's the first thing that I picked up? Don't give me that look, bruh. Average saw the bagging. He saw the badging. The bagging. He saw the bagging. The bagging? Is that like a sagging, but a bagging? You know, if you keep saying stuff over and over again, you know, it kind of starts to make sense. But if you also, you know, like proofread, it also makes things right. Anyway, whatever Average saw the bagging of is fine. This is what I first picked up, and this is from, I don't know. Why don't you put dates on things? There it is. 1993. Raise your hand if you were alive in 1993. Put your hands down, Average. But it is a Conehead still on the card. And this is the daughter Conehead. I remember Coneheads from Saturday Night Live. And I know I've seen this movie a couple of damn times. But I've never seen a Conehead figure. Ever. I didn't even know they made toys. I knew they made costumes for like people to wear at Halloween, but I didn't know they made Conehead toys. I was 5 in 93. Oh my God, me! What is going on? No. Really, bro? Really? Damn, I can't. No, you cannot raise your hand. All right, you guys not gonna do it? I'll do it. That's fine. Whatever. That's fine. I'll just do my own work. That's cool. Anyway, so right there, the Conehead, and the card is not in the greatest shape. You know, it's got some damage up there, and the back is damaged. But for the most part, it's actually in pretty good condition. Nice use to have the Conehead figures. You actually know what these are? Like, I've never seen them. Does it vibrate? Probably. Found a small comb. Not what I was after, but a start, I guess. There you go. Lip Whiskers, yes. Lip Whiskers, I know it's been a while since you popped in, but this is pretty much how the show goes. It's just random, weird things. But yeah. So, never knew they made Conehead toys. Awesome, fine. Yeah, I couldn't stop. When I saw this. This was a big, I should probably get this because I've never seen it before. Focus, camera. Lord, it's taking up the whole camera. How close do you have to get for this thing to go, oh, there's something moving right there. I should probably focus. Chris Farley, Crazy Find. Yes, well, I tried to zoom in, but apparently Logitech is like, you know what? This is a little bit too much for us. We're not going to be zooming in on anything, so just, you know, throw it in the garbage. I hate it when this damn camera doesn't focus. There. Wow. Yeah, Dollar Store had them when I was younger. Really? Can't stop, won't stop. France. We are from France. Conehead reference. So yeah, apparently they made all of them. All the characters from the movie. Even the agent, you know. And they all came with stands. I don't know. It blows my mind that this actually existed as a toy. Because I don't remember them. I mean, I was very alive and doing things in 1993, but I just did not know. So I had to pick it up, and it turns out that this was actually $7 when it came out. $7 in 1993. You could buy 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures in the package for that price. They were like $3.50 a piece. That is an expensive ass toy. Let's see here. Hi, Nerdy. Etsy Tandis. How you doing? Tandis. Hey, everyone. Good to see you, Tandis. Tandis, the new champ in SCW. Pretty sure. I'm trying to remember. I don't have the notes in front of me. Let me look. I think so. Yeah, Tandis is the new king of hell in SCW. But there we go. So, I'm not going to open it. I thought about it. I thought about getting on the show to open it, but I've never seen one, and I don't think there's value to it. I paid $3. But I've never seen one, and I think it just kind of deserves to be kept on the package. Let's see here. What do we say here? I have my Lunchable and water in settling in my room, and be prepared for me to fall asleep. Well, don't fall asleep on top of a Lunchable. That's just going to make a mess. Chris Farley was in Coneheads. Don't you remember? I don't remember a whole lot from Coneheads, bro. It's not one of those movies that's like, oh, Coneheads is on. Or it's not one of those movies that, you know, like TV execs are like, hey, let's play Coneheads this week. No. So, no, I don't. And no, I don't. And I don't care. So what was the second piece that I picked up that sort of started filling up my basket? And all we're doing tonight is just talking about this one trip that I took to find one comic, all right? So far, we're $3 in the damn hole. Swap, I'm glad you at least noticed I shaved. What? You didn't even post a picture that I saw, bro. I confirm what Flea was saying. Congratulations. My cheese isn't pulling apart. Looks like I'm eating ham on its own. Or just eat the whole cheese block as it's, you know, right through the whole thing. That would be kind of cool. So, the second thing that I picked up was Marvel Legends. If you watch the show, you know that Marvel Legends sort of rule the world here for some damn reason. I can't get enough. I think that they're really well-built figures, and they don't cheap you like the Star Wars Black Series. The Star Wars Black Series, when it came out, it was fan-damn-tastic. It was awesome. But they sort of started cheaping things back, and I don't know. I've lost faith in the Star Wars Black Series, but I haven't lost faith in the Marvel Legends. And why isn't this working? I don't get it. Anyway, so what did I pick up? I picked up part of the Black Panther series right there. And this is Marvel's Nakia. And looks pretty cool. Got the armor on it. If you saw the Black Panther movie, you know that most of this is from the end of the movie. But awesome right there. Still got the Build-A-Figure piece. Sometimes this shop that I go to, they have the figures on the card, but they have the Build-A-Figure piece missing. But I only paid $10 for this. $10 out the door. You can't beat it. Didn't Swap commented on one of my posts and he broke me in the process. How? V-Twin. Hosted. Thank you so much, buddy. Great to see you. How was your week? I have seen it now. Yep, you look pretty, J-Dub. He does. He does look pretty. So yeah, straight up, never been opened on the card, $10 hairs. So we're $13 in. This isn't the first from this series. I have the Iron Man and the Black Bolt. I want the other ones, but I don't want to pay full price. I just don't. It's not that it's a weak wave. It's just that, I don't know. I can't get behind it. Mainly because they threw Namor in the damn thing. And come on, camera, please. Work with me, bro. There we go. So yeah. You can build Michonne if you get all these figures. Not like in my cinema. Thanks to Blu-ray and my TV, I could follow what was happening too. Ping! My week was shitty. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Maybe we can brighten you up a little bit this evening. Full price, but sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you do. But not having to pay full price is awesome. And $10. $10 for a figure with a Build-A-Figure piece all day, any day, especially for Marvel Legends. So, now we are $13 in the hole right there. That's it. So I'm like, $13. Okay, we're paying a little bit over the price that I wanted to. I just wanted one comic book, and if I got the comic book, I would have paid for it and left and been happy and satisfied. But they didn't have the comic, so I'm stuck with this, right? Okay, well, now we're going to dive a little bit further down the odd rabbit hole. I remember back when this movie came out, I was excited for it. I still like this movie. A lot of people don't. It is one of those movies that you either like it or you don't. Like, that's just where it's at. I was excited for it. I remember seeing it in theaters, and I was, I think me and my cousin went, and it was like we sat front row, and it's just awesome, right? So I enjoyed the movie, and I knew they I knew they made toys to it, but I never got any of the toys. However, I still, somewhere in the nerd hole, have the Burger King toys to this movie. Yeah, small Build-A-Figures suck. They do. They do. It feels like, I mean, you're not getting gypped because you're still getting a bonus figure when you collect it, but it's sort of like the Captain America. Captain America seems to be in every damn wave, and you have to get the cap because he has the arm or the leg or something, so you have to get it. And the Iron Man and the Namor, they've made those recently, and I'm just They couldn't even stick it all 100% Black Panther characters and then give you something badass. I don't know. They just, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they do, Vinny. Hey, J-Dub. So, what movie am I talking about? I think this was 1997. 1999? Damn, the time does fly. This was probably in 98. But anyway, so this is a movie that I still love to this day. I think a lot of it has to do with the theme song. But it is Will Smith's Wild Wild West. I never had one of these toys. I knew they made them. Didn't care at that time. I was a little bit more focused on things. But I do love this movie. There's a bat. There's a bat in here. So these are the other ones. And I did pick up the Artemis Gordon. This is the only one they had, obviously.
Hosted.
So part of me wants to get the rest of them. You know, just so I can say I have them. But I have no idea what they're worth. I don't know. It's part of it that I think is cool. And, you know, for the most part, it's not a terrible looking figure. There's not a lot of articulation. Like, his arms are in the permanent pose of this, you know. Like, this is all he could do. But it's kind of cool. I don't think he can sit. No, he doesn't even have knee joints. Giant mechanical spider. Lame. I like I said, it's one of those taster's choice when it comes to this. You know, but it was $3. It was $3. I never owned anything from this movie other than the Burger King toys. And the Burger King toys are sunglasses. They were glasses designed after this movie. So you got the Jim West, you got the Artemis Gordon. I think there was the one for the bad guy. What is his name? Can't think of his name. Anyway, get them all. Wild Wild Lame. Wild Wild West, a great movie. Dan Frode agrees with me. Awesome. See, Red Walrus is behind me as well. Selma Hayek's ass peeking out. Yes. See, Swap Meet, a reference I can get behind. Not the fact that Chris Farley was in a Conehead movie. All right. So, again, I think right now as it sits, I'm just going to leave this in the package. But kind of cool. Because you can see the part of the movie right there when he had the dude's head. And he had like the last image that the dude ever saw was burned into his retinas. And then you could put the light behind his skull. And they spun it around. I thought that was so awesome and inventive. And it makes you wonder right then. It makes you wonder if that's true. I mean, certainly Multiverse Fizz would ask these questions. Can't complain about the 1999 version of Prince Funko Pop being inaccurate. What? Just so you can say you got the whole collection of toys from that movie. Hella cool cred. I don't think so. I don't think this gives me hella cool cred. Mainly because I think the very first comment was lame. Wrong guitar. What? So yeah, there we go. Artemis Gordon, Wild Wild West toy. So this was $3. Now we are $16 in the hole, and that doesn't even include tax. So we're $16 in the hole, and we're not done yet. It makes me sad. It makes me so sad that I just can't say no to these things. I want to really, really bad. I want to say, no, I won't buy you anymore. But I have that point in my brain where it's like, this needs to be... I have that Indiana Jones, like, mentality. It belongs in a museum. Like, that's how I feel with this. Like, the Coneheads, the Wild Wild West, it deserves to be shown on this show. It deserves to be out there. It doesn't deserve to be hanging on a peg for some guy to go, Conehead's cool, bro. It doesn't deserve that. It deserves some love and recognition and somebody to talk about it. Like, that's why it's here. And it doesn't matter what it is. If it's a weird-ass bottle opener, or it's a hamster cage, or a Marvel Legends, it deserves to be on this show. And I can't, for the life of me, talk myself out of it. It's impossible. It's impossible. He used the brown guitar for $19.99. The outfit doesn't match the guitar. Because Chris Farley is awesome. Agreed. Nerd Museum. It belongs in a nerd museum. It does. It just does. It's a national treasure. See, Sandman gets it. Sandman understands. So they actually had this on sale for $5, right? It is a newer version of the as I said before, one of the one series that is lacking that I still collect, which is the Star Wars Black Series, and that is General Leia Organa right there. $5 out the door, in my possession. See, if you look at the early on Black Series, they were pretty damn detailed. They had like bonus hands, they had extra weapons behind it, and then this one little bitty tiny gun. Now I know that General Leia does not need a whole bunch of stuff, but they could have added a few more things in the back to make this figure actually worth the $20 price tag that they wanted to put on it. And I cannot pay that for this. It is a single solitary figure. Yes, it is based off of Carrie Fisher, who I still love, and she is gone. But the point is, they're not putting that into the figure anymore. They're just going stamp, 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 and sending it out the door. And these dumbass collectors like me are still buying it because it has a number on the side of it. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't trust her. Why did you? She talks in her sleep. What? Come to the dog side, Jizzy. We all can't stop hunting. It's very, very true. Let's raid a scalper's den. It belongs with me. Museum. Multiverse Fizz is most likely run off of my brush. That makes sense. What is going on, King NorCal, my lord, my liege, my lordy liege? How are you doing, good sir? NorCal, you were not present on Tuesday, but sad you lost the nerd championship. But good to see you. Good to see you nonetheless. Hey, NorCal. Do you have most of the Black Series figures? The answer is, I don't know. I recently started, like, all right, let me see if I can get out of the way. So this shelf, and this shelf were all my Black Series storage, okay? And I asked myself that question. Do I have all the Black Series figures? I already knew I didn't, but which ones am I missing? Which ones do I need? And I started posting them on Instagram. Well, I got to series or wave 5, and I'm missing one. I'm missing the reissue of Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I told myself when it came out, I don't want this figure. I don't need it because they just made an Obi-Wan Kenobi in the orange stripe, and now they're making it again in the blue stripe. They didn't change anything about it. They didn't make an old Ben or a new Ben. They just took that same figure and put him in a new card. So I told myself, I don't want it. Well, now I got a hole in the collection. I think it's like number 9 or something with the blue stripe. I'm missing it. So I'm trying to hunt it. I didn't want it then. I kind of don't want it now, but I have that hole that needs to be filled. Know what I mean? From The Last Crusade. I got you. So the answer is I don't know yet. I'm working on it, but I don't want to post pictures until I have that Obi-Wan Kenobi and then continue down. So it's one of those things. Hail to the king, baby. And NorCal basically said hi and then poof, gone. Where's Fatality? Needs to back me up on this Prince thing. Fatality's working. What's good, Jizzy and NC Squad? Mr. Sunday Heat. How you doing, man? Sunday, you would have loved what I just showed, but it's way over there, and I'm lazy. So, good to see you, buddy. Yo, J-Dub. Yes. All right, so anyway. Yeah, $5 right there. Had to pick it up. The card is in good shape. It's not bad. Hallelujah. Straight to the light. Hallelujah. I like that name. That's a good name. I like that. Say hallelujah. I'm here, Lord. Did you hear what I said? You know, a normal man who just lost his championship might have said drat or grr or something, but instead it's just like, whatever, I'm the king, drinking out of a golden chalice. No backup, no brush, this Friday sucks. It almost sounds like a rap song. Did someone say they need their hole filled? And thank you so much, Straight to the Light, right there, the newest follower. I appreciate that. I really do. I like that name, too. It's a good name. So what does Straight to the Light do? All right, so yeah, Princess Leia Organa, $5, and now we are up to $22. We'll say 22, and we've purchased 4 items. And again, I wanted to buy a $4 comic book. Okay, I have a crown on always. 'Tis no sweat off my sack. Damn it, King NorCal. I like that though. By the way, what kind of beer did you buy when you were in that big ass beer cooler? I'm very, very curious because tonight I'm getting my drink on when the show is over. King indeed, haha. So yeah, a $4 comic book that they didn't have. And now if they had it, I think I could have walked out. Been A-OK, Finer Than Frog Hair split 3 ways. I could have been fine. But the fact that they didn't, it set off my I have to hunt and find bullshit. Modelo! Gross. Follow your dream and go straight to the light. Sorry, I'm looking at the light. Just set up my next Sunday shoot. This pic, I think, is going to be awesome. Your last one, the bar scene, was amazing. The first picture you posted, I was like, that's really cool. And then you posted the behind the scenes shot, and seeing the amount of detail that you put as to who was mingling with who, that is where the real magic was. And then I went back and looked at the first shot that you posted, and I was like, damn. So if you have not followed, right there, Sunday Heat on Instagram, you are doing yourself a serious disservice. There we go. Keep calm and pillow your hair. There you go. It's Modelo time. I am the longest reigning champ of all time. The longest reigning king of all time. You, Obi-Wan Kenobi, what is going on too, Kalki? Good to see you, buddy. Jizzy owes too cocky. One trip to Disneyland. I always thought going to the light meant you're dying. That's kind of what I was thinking, but you know, straight to the light. That's his name. Straight to the light, no faking. I mean, that dude, follow your dream. I'm going to follow that. It's a beautiful light. Those pics are hella tight. They really are. They are so much detail with that. The scene that you set up is always awesome. I know you got like a back alley scene, but that bar really set it off. Tag team champs, though. That's right. Newly crowned tag team, SCW tag team champions right there. Lethal and Norvis. Norvis was streaming a little bit earlier, probably still is, over on YouTube. Norvis, 8-Legged Critters, and they're doing their 1,000 giveaway. I think they're giving away a tarantula or something. It was awesome. It really was. All right. So again, I'm saving my grand finale, and it is, hang on, it is 5 figures. 5 figures for the grand finale. And, right, okay, so we're $22 in right now. And then I went to the small section. The way this wraps around is you walk in, and then there is a freaking, like, wall of comic books. And then there is, like, 2 or 3 rows worth of back issues. And then there's a whole nother row full of 50-cent comics. I mean, long rows of all this stuff. And then at the back wall is all their, like, loose toys or old toys. And then they have pegs and stuff where this stuff is hanging. All right, I'll get it. They have pegs at the back where stuff like this Wild Wild West figure is hanging and things like that, right? So I go to the comic wall, the new issues. I'm like, damn, it's not here. I try looking behind other ones saying, oh, no, it's not here, right? And then I try to look through last week's comics, even though I went to a different comic shop just trying to see if I missed a cover or something. No, didn't have anything in my hands by the time I left, you know, the new comic book wall and the last 2 weeks comic wall. So I got nothing. And it's like, hey, go check out that back wall. Then I find this. Then I go to the loose figure section. The loose figure section is not very big. It's maybe like from this shelf all the way to this shelf, and then just like, you know, pegs and stuff. Lethal with the Joey Undead. Lethal with the George Clooney and the Jinxie and the George Clooney picking up behind. That's awesome. Yeah, Sunday was awesome, bud. What? Oh, yeah, talking about Sunday Heat. All right, so I went over there, and for $1.99, I picked up these 2 figures. Okay. Hey, man, I'm new here. Nice shirt. What's going on, Hyro? Hyro, good to see you, buddy. Wednesday was your birthday, correct? We did a gaming stream for the SCW, and we all wish you a happy birthday on that show. So hopefully you had a good one. Hyro, going to a Coin-Ton tomorrow in New Jersey. That seems like a trip. If you're not tired tonight, if you want to chill, we can. Jinxie's going to bed early. She has to be up at 5 a.m. Aw, Nerdy, when the field trip to the comic book shop. No, we don't need to go. So, all right. So I'm going to show you guys these, and I know you guys have seen these before. A couple of you have. Can anybody tell me what these characters are from? $1.99 for both of these. Okay. Try to get to zoom in a little bit. There. Oh, no, you almost had it. You almost had it. Happy belated birthday, Hyro. Indeedy. No, you'll focus on the back. You'll focus on the back, but not the thing right up here. There we go. There we go. Don't look at it. My mom is texting me and she's drunk. It's hilarious. That is right. Fizz Kid got it right. It is Robin Hood. Believe it or not, that is Kevin Costner's Robin Hood. And I think this was Morgan Freeman. So it is Kevin Costner and Morgan Freeman. And the reason that I picked it up is because it still has their actual cloth clothing there. Now, they're not in the best of shape because they've had some shelf wear, but it is very rare that you find something that has been out of the card for so long that still has the actual clothing in good shape. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Morgan Freeman. And then we have Kevin Costner in the Robin Hood outfit right there. And I remember having these as a kid. I had this and I had the Treehouse, I think it was. No, it's Robin Hood. No, you're Robin Hood, and this is Robin Hood. You're Robin Hood, and this is Robin Hood. New Jersey is a 15-minute drive from Philly. Is it worth it, though? All right, so I had to pick it up. I haven't seen actual figures from the Robin Hood stuff back in the day, and I remember I got the Treehouse from a yard sale. So somebody basically saw the movie, then they went out and bought the damn Treehouse. They go, this sucks, and then toss it over, and then I'm like, cool, $5. The Nerdy Effect is a trip to the store every stream. It's very true. Kevin Costner looks like Abe Lincoln. 4 and give me all your gold coins. Kevin Costner. Stuff the praise. I need a brush. Fizz, your first world problems, bro. Metal Mogwai with the good to see you, girlie. Hey, Swap Meet. Robin Hood from Robin Hood. Same thing. We do the same. Yeah, but you are the Robin Hood, and he's Robin Hood. Fizz, you want me to send you my spare? Yes, please. Somebody send Fizz Kid a spare brush before he explodes. So there we go. So that's another 2 doll hairs right there. So we're up to $26, right? $26, and I wanted to spend $4. This is my problem. So for another $2 on top of it, one of these mystery boxes has been out for a while, but I think it's like $12 or $13 for a mystery box, and I am not willing to risk that. $2 or $3, fine. $5 is pushing it, especially with like the Fallout ones or whatever. I was into Fallout, and I'm okay with that, but $13 for I don't know, you could get like the ass end of a dildo or something. No, I'm not willing to risk it. But this one, for $2, sitting on the peg, I already know what it is. It is the T-Rex mystery box from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Had to get it. It actually comes with the damn instruction booklet too, which is very rare. I will try to catch the rest of the show after I bath my midgets and throw them back in the basement. Wow. Fizz, just pillow it and dry your hair a little with the towel. It'll be okay. There you go. You have my flag up. I'm Dominican. Yes, that is the very first time anybody has noticed this flag all evening, even though it's been there since before I started the show. Yes, for the very first time in this show, we are rocking the Dominican Republic flag. And so, yeah, congratulations. Oh, Metal Mogwai just gifted a sub to Freya the Slayer. That's awesome. I don't have a thingy for the gift sub. Damn it, apparently I got to do that. That is awesome. But thank you so much for the gift to Freya right there. That is amazing, Metal Mogwai. Always giving back to the damn community. Thank you so much. You had long hair once. You must understand what happens if you haven't sorted it before you sleep on it. I always wore a hat backwards. I'm the same way, Jizzy. I don't want to spend more than $12 today. 35 doll hairs later, I finally left. I'm not even to the big stuff yet. So, all right, so let me open up, show you guys what it's all about. Talking a little bit Canadian for everybody. Dino Power! So there is the other mystery ones that you can get, and this thing will not focus. Focus. There we go. So yeah, I mean, again, you don't know what. You might get a Zord, you might get a person, you might get something random. But anyway, so this one for $2 out the door, and I know that I've got the T-Rex Megazord, and it actually has the little figure right there, and he comes disemboweled, but that's all right. We can fix him a little bit later. This is awesome. What's really cool is it actually does have movement to it For a mystery box, it's cool. It's definitely worth it, but it is such a gamble. You don't know, and you might get 2 of these. You may be looking to get the whole collection, and oh, boom, you've got 2 damn T-Rexes. You're not looking for that. You're looking for the Mastodon or something. But no. You might get 2 of these. But for $2, out the door, easy peasy, looks good on a shelf and awesome. You wore a hat to bed? Oh, yeah, baby. You don't? What are you talking about, Fizz? You got to tame that monster up there. No problemo. I do the worst thing. I pat it when I put it in a bun. I don't know what that means. Is that a good thing to do? I don't know. I just put glue in my hair and walk around all day with kick-ass sideburns. But yeah, JW, you feel what it is, man. It's I had a budget when I walked in. I knew if they had the comic book, I was going to say, all right, let's find something. Let's not go over $25. But right here, we're at $28, okay? That's including taxes. We're at $28 for everything that I've shown in the first 40 minutes of this show, right? That's a lot, all right? And I didn't even want to spend that much. I wanted one damn comic book. If I would have got the comic book, we're all good. But we're not even into the damn badass portion of this. I'm hoping that Average is still here. DMK, good to see you, buddy. I'm hoping Average is still here because this is going to hit him and Vinny a little bit. Because I had never seen these. A lot like the Conehead. Like, at least I had heard of the Conehead movie. I had seen the Conehead movie. I never saw any advertisement for these ever that I can remember. I couldn't find a whole lot of research on it either. I found other ones. There is, I got 5 of the 7. There's 6 shown on the back. And then there is a rarer one that I found on eBay. But that's it. I'm still creeping. I beso make my hair puffy on purpose, so I always have my 80s rocker look. Well, Fizz Kid walks around with a constant 80s rocker look. Good to see you, DMK. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I thought 3 comics and left with Stan and Kyle and 5 comics. Oh, you bought that today. I feel you, bro. All right. So, I never heard of these, never seen them, but it is sports related. So if you're looking for nerdy stuff, it's about to go downhill. This is sports related. Hey, Dan Frode, 80s hair was the best hair ever. It was definitely difficult because you couldn't just walk out the house with this. Not how it worked. You had to fluff it and move it up and style it and put bangs down and then style it higher and higher and just ridiculous. Creeping as well. All right. So let me show you guys for the very first time. I'm putting it down right now. Maybe one person has heard of it. Maybe. I got to check something real quick. They may be McFarlane, but I don't know. No, they're not even McFarlane stuff. So, I mean, the rarity, they're not rare because they're not expensive. But the rarity of these, they're made from a company called Crazy Works from 1999. Not McFarlane. They look a lot like McFarlane. But these are called Sport Warriors. And this is Kevin Garnett Sport Warriors. And it is a real life person that is built fictionally with extra crazy type armor. And I'll show you the rest of them on the back. Never seen, never heard of this before, but look at that. Chipper Jones, Ken Griffey Jr., Kevin Garnett, a hockey player, Shaquille O'Neal, and they're all with these different poses and bases and just random weird armor. I don't know even how to explain it. Want it, yeah. But have you heard of it? 1999 wasn't that long ago. Not really. And I've never seen, never heard a whisper of these. These Sport Warriors. So weird, so different, and so badass. And you have Chipper Jones? So there's that one guy. I knew it. Knew there would be one. But, I mean, did you know of them? I mean, you may have found it in a comic book shop, but when you picked it up, you go, oh, Sport Warriors. Yeah, I remember that. I picked this up at Hot Topic, and, you know, a dude behind the counter was like, what are you buying this for? It's stupid. Must find that Ken Griffey Jr. Well, Now that you say that, I do have the Ken Griffey Jr. right there. A hockey player, one of the greats. I have no idea. I don't follow hockey. I follow more football than I do hockey. But yeah, the Ken Griffey Jr. right there in the package. And other than all these packaging are yellowing, which the yellowing is not a sign of bad, or it's not a bad sign. It's a sign of the makers of the plastic. But yeah, never seen them ever, right? It's crazy. I got it out of FYE like 2001. Okay. Yeah, I heard of them back when they weren't too big then. They're still not big. Nobody's did. They just don't even exist. Like, even on eBay, it's still very, very slim pickings. There's a rare one that doesn't even have this stuff on the back. I'm guessing it was their trial run. I can't remember who it is. I think it's a baseball player. But it was a trial run, and it worked, apparently, to get 6 more. But yeah. Taste it. Tastes like plastic. So, yeah, I could not pass this up. And I found it last. I found all this stuff. It was in my basket. And then I see this dude just peeking out the bottom of a shelf. I mean, barely peeking out. And I look at it and I was like, what is this? And then as you look at it, you see the detail. They come with their own individual bases, and everybody has something special to bring to the table with this. Sun-absorbed plastic. Rawr. Rather. Jarg pronounced Jaeger. Okay. But yeah. And the crazy thing about this is that I was looking at them, and I was sort of bouncing back and forth whether I was going to buy them. And they only had 2. And they had, hang on, what was it? They had this fella, which is Jabroni Jaeger. They had Jabroni Jaeger, which, as you can see, there's a whole lot of damn detail. Look at this. Even in the boot covers, they put so much into this. Like the helmet, the pose, the muscle definition. They put so much into this, right? So they had this guy, and they had... Hang on. And then they had this one, Kevin Garnett. These are the only 2 that they had sitting out there, right? They didn't want very much for them. So I'm looking at them, I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool, you know, but I'm also looking at almost $30 sitting in my damn basket. And I know this is going to put me way over what I wanted to do. So I was just like, I'm standing there, I'm weighing my options. Well, I can get one, and then it's like, well, why would you get one and just leave this other one by itself when they've obviously been a collection for a very long time? Well, here comes a dude out the back of the damn store. He wasn't looking for me. He wasn't watching a camera. He comes out with a box of stuff and starts putting it on the pegs and hangers and stuff like that. And he says, oh, I see you looking at those. These just came in, and I've got more. I tell him straight up. I said, you cannot tell me that you have the rest of the damn collection. He goes, I think I do. I think I have the rest of the collection back there, and if you want it, I'll go back there real quick, price it out for you, and bring it out. Yeah, go ahead. Just bring it up. Go ahead. Yeah, that'd be fine. Please, just do this for me. I say it a lot as a joke, but it's real. The collecting, the hunting, and all this stuff just gets to me. When he said that he has probably the whole collection back there of these things I've never seen that I think are really awesome, it just starts racking my brain, and I have to have them. It just breaks me down. So here we go. We have got the Jabroni ice skating guy and Kevin Garnett still in the cards. Not bad. They're a little bit dented, but not too bad. Really, really good. Then he comes back and pulls out. He goes, I got the Ken Griffey Jr. right there. Pretty badass. Then I got the Stephen Marbury. Look, you look at the grip that he has on the basketball. There is so much detail with these figures that I've never heard of. There should be a Collectors Anonymous group of this session. Hello, my name is Jizzy and I'm collected. Show me the Shaq. What's going on, Money? Sorry, not Money. Mr. One-Eyed Trouser Snake. I think there's a small overseas company that got shut down by McFarlane. Probably. Watch this dude buy all of them. Yeah. So, there we go. So, that's 4. And he says, man, I think I got the other one. Chipper Jones. Right there. You had to say yes. When does that ever happen? I know. $3 to a lot real quick. Yes, exactly. CC Games, what's going on, buddy? That actually pronounced Yarmer Jaeger. I had no idea, dude. Wasn't even going to try to butcher that name. Trance, thank you. That's what I was trying to say. See, Trance figures it out. So Chipper Jones. All right. So that is all 5 figures. And I told you that there is a 6th one and then there's a bonus 7th one that's way out there. There you go, Chipper Jones. Awesome series. It really is. It's fantastic, and I'm blown away that I have it. He says, there's a Shaq back here, but I can't find it. So I'm gonna find it and hold it for you, and next Wednesday when you come in to get your comic books, I will bring it out for you. Thanks, man. Thank you for your help, bro. Really do appreciate that. So yeah. That is, how much for the 5? So I told you I had them in my hand and I was weighing my options back and forth. And they had them for $10 a piece, which I think $10 a piece for these is well worth it. I didn't eBay it. I didn't look it up. I'm not into that. It is very rare that I see something that I want, that I eBay it on, because I rate the price versus how different or random or cool it is. And I think $10 was a solid deal for all these. Shaq Attack, y'all! So I thought that $10 a piece was all right. So I had the 2. I was weighing it back and forth. I was like, $10, so that's $20 on top of my almost 30. So now we're sitting at 50. So the dude comes back out. He tosses me these, right? So I got all 5 of them. That's $50. Okay, not including the Conehead stuff and all that stuff in my basket, right? So that's $50. And he says, man, if you buy the whole lot right now, I'll knock them down to $5 a piece. Yes, fine. And so he went and got his damn gun and $5 a piece out the door for all 5, and potentially the 6th one Shaq waiting on me for another $5 next week. Yeah. Hell yeah, good price, not bad. They were probably retailed 12 to 20. Oh yeah, at least in the 2000s. The amount of detail and the fact that they were licensed. I mean, Chipper Jones just didn't throw his name out for anything. I don't know the hockey player, but he's big enough to be on there. You're talking Shaquille O'Neal, Ken Griffey Jr. Like, these are not small names. These are big name people, and they're not going to license it all the way out. Just be like, okay, yeah, sure. Give me $5 profit. $5 sold. Yeah. eBay all figures for 30 or better offer. I checked for all of them together as a collection, or 30 a piece. Can't say no to $5 hairs. I can't. I cannot. So yeah, I was really excited about these because I'd never seen them. Jaeger was a big player. Okay, I mean, like, I figured he was. I really did. There's no way that you can have. Where'd he go? Yeah. There's no way that you can have a figure like this in the line with Shaq and Ken Griffey Jr. and Kevin Garnett too, and not be somebody, So yeah, but I mean, the detail on this is crazy. So now I'm sitting with this option now that I have these in my possession. And the big question is, do I open them? I don't know. Do I open these Sport Warriors? I mean, the card is yellowing, and that is mainly due to the actual type of plastic that's being used. But do I open these and display them, or do I keep them in the massive-ass card? Look how big these are. These are massive. They're bigger than my head. He played with Mario Lemieux. I don't know who that is. Do not open. He was trans. At least someone else knows. There you go. You guys have a nice conversation about a hockey player, and we'll be over here talking about toys. I have a face, my pillow, fate, wish my hair luck. I would open. Of course you would, heroes. DMK says don't open. Dan says don't open. Nights, everybody. FizzKid, I'm sorry you couldn't find your brush, buddy. But have a great rest of your evening, and give Budka some smoochy smoochies. Nah, I'm just BSing. What did he say? eBay all figures for 30. Well, I mean, again, I only paid $5 a piece, and I got them. I got 5 of them, so that's 25. So I still win your weird eBay thing. They look good in the box under the lights. Okay, see, Sunday, did you open yours? That's a good question. Did you open yours? Open. I'm about big boxes. Damn you, Marvel Select. It's true. It's true. Average has an amazing Marvel Select collection. And never opened. He opened one. Never opened the rest of them. I'll post a pic if it turns out scary. Please do. Always post a pic. You don't know who Mario is. I don't watch hockey. I don't come from a hockey state. We have humidity and football, and that's it. That is all we live for in Texas, is humidity and football. That is it. We don't have, you don't have ice in Texas. There's no ice in Texas. There's no crying in baseball, and there's no ice in Texas, J-Dub. You go up there to your damn mountaintop and be like, oh, look at me, hockey, America's mountain. Let's put some denim on top of the Jeep there. That's pretty cool. Hockey, hockey, hockey. Not down here. It's football. You live and breathe it and eat it and love it. Good night, Fizzy. Indeed. No pay. Nope. eBay, $30, no shipping. No, don't open, bro. Nope, still in the package. Okay, so Sunday Heat kept it there. J-Dub, I know, that's a sad childhood. I only opened one because I had a second one. I know, you kept them in the package. The Dallas Stars, bruh, just saying. Yeah, and what have they accomplished? Dallas Stars still around? So, I did pick them up, and it seems like the consensus is do not open. And the cards aren't bad. They're not really that bad a shape. Just the top's a little bit bent, but there's no major dents or anything in it. And we do have 5 of the 7. Since you were on eBay, dude, what's the one that doesn't have a back on it? There's nobody on it. All it is just this red and some words and stuff. So what's the rare one? There's no there's no Razor in team, but there's me. I don't know what that is. Mario versus Luigi Bros. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted you guys to see this because this is my daily struggle whenever it comes to collecting things. And I know a lot of people are like, really, bro? Really? You're saying that your drug is collecting things and you can't say no? Oh, poor you. Poor you. I don't know why I went to some kind of like Spanish guy on that, but it just kind of happened. Poor you, bro. Dave's not here. Just because it's an odd figure. It is. It's just random to me. But there you go. Last one, Kevin Garnett. Still hunting the Shaq and still hunting the other one. There is another one. I know that they consider it rare on eBay, so I'll probably never get it, but the Shaq I gotta have. You know, if you're gonna go this deep in the collection, you definitely gotta have the other one. Poor you. How the fuck does I look like Y? It looks like a little tiny, oh, it doesn't here. Like here, it doesn't look right, but on my screen that I actually read from, it looks like you took like a razor and put it up there. So anyway, so that right there concluded my comic shop visit that I ended up paying over $50 damn for. So I went in for a $4 comic, for a $4 comic, and I walk out with over, I think it was like $58, something like that, man. And he's just ringing it up, and I'm saying, please be gentle. It's been a while since I've been here. I can't control myself. And I mean, I always get a 10% off or whatever. But he's like, I can't do any more than that. I was like, I know, just ring the damn thing up. Saying yes because it feels so good. Bad stash. Collecting is my drug. That's so much sounds like a cheesy song from Kesha. Collecting is my drug. So yeah, that was my trip inside my head, and hopefully you guys can kind of feel what I was doing there, you know, and see the emotions and all that stuff. Even though it is collecting, like I was trying to restrain, but when you see this random stuff, like the Wild Wild West, you know, I mean, it is lame and it's different, but I had to have it. I had to have that, as part of the damn collection, and the Coneheads and things like that. I just can't say no. Drugs are bad, Dan. Just saying, okay? Just say no. So, I know your second thing is, yeah, right, but Jizzy, you're only an hour into the show and you done shown all the collection. You done shot your wad early on. It's true, but I got a mail order. Awesome show, Jizzy. Gotta go. Peace all. All right, Average. I appreciate you staying. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you'll pop in for some more shows. We do miss the hell out of you, my man. But if not, we will see you on the flip-flop. But you have cool stuff that you like. It is. This is a... It's a pride and sort of a overwhelming all at the same time. Like, it's stuff that I never thought that I would have when I was growing up, and it's stuff that sort of gives me a little bit of anxiety. So it's kind of a little point. It keeps you on edge. Kesha and Goldie collab. See ya, Average. Later, Average. I did get this. I ordered this off eBay because you're just not going to find this kind of stuff in the wild. You're just not. I'm getting 25 random comic books for free. Just have to wait for them to be shipped. From whom? From whom, J Dooba Dooba? Peace out, Average indeed. So, yeah, this will be the last thing we show tonight. I started a lot late, so we're only getting, about an hour and 20-minute show tonight. All right, so you guys saw... I'll go get it. Hang on. It was last Friday that I showed this monstrosity that I picked up, and we talked about trusting your gut when it comes to pretty much anything. We use buying toys as a reference, but trusting your gut on any decision is really what it is. Joker, what's going on, buddy? But yeah, this is a sealed playset from the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon series all the way back from 1994. Well, by getting this, it sparked another collection that I would like to complete, and that is the Amazing Spider-Man, or Spider-Man the Animated Series toy line. Now, not all of it, certainly not all of it, but I would like to get the original core characters. Trustful. I take surveys and have gotten many things from the app. It's free. Oh, that's cool. It's crazy how collections grew over the years. Damn you, Jizzy. I'm just joking. It's true. We collectors feed off each other, especially because of Instagram. Like Sunday, like I've always said it. You buy like quality figures, and it's like, I really want one of those. Trustfall, bring it on, Trance. So, yeah, that is sealed. It's never been opened. And that was the point that got me. And I was thinking, like, all right, I do have some open figures. And I do want to take a collection picture soon. I want to sort of get my bearings. And I want to start getting the collection like I did with the TMT. The way this collection is sitting is I'm at the point where it's just really expensive individual figures. Where you have to spend $15 to $40 to get one figure. And I'm just not at that point. I want to get a good deal on it before I pull it. So I'm kind of like, I'm just going to wait on that and we'll collect Spider-Man in the meantime. Well, browsing through eBay, I found from 1994, which goes with this playset, the actual carded Spider-Man. And this is the one that has the t-shirt offer. Exclusive Marvel t-shirt offer inside. And he has the web shooter arm, just random weird, but the big bulky Spider-Man, and still has the pins in it. One of the big things about this was the pins. They came with every figure, and everybody freaking lost them. They always lost the pins. So if you find one out in the wild that has the pin, pick it up, because the pin most likely is worth more than the actual figure. Fatality, thank you very much for that, host, buddy. Good to see you. We were actually talking about you earlier. Who you missing in TMNT? It's random, like, not rare, but rarer figures. Anthrax is one of them, and he retails for about $20, something like that. What's going on, Big Daddy Pete? How you doing? We missed you, man. We've done a couple of wrestling shows, and I was looking for Big Daddy Pete. Hugging, bring it on, Fatality. So, yeah. And then this actually shows some of the original figures right there. Of course, you got the Spider-Man that we picked up, Doc Ock, Mr. Sinister, Smythe, Carnage, Venom, Hobgoblin, and the web riding Spider-Man. He actually had a string that went through this hand all the way through the other side and out this hand, and he could sort of like ride the web down. It was goofy, but we got it anyway. Hugs and grabbing ass and kisses. Yes, fatality, yes. I swore you had some 90s Spider-Man animated fix. I do have them, but I don't have any carded. Like, this is my very second one. I have Rhino carded, but now I have Spider-Man carded. And eBay deal, the Peter Parker carded. And that one's actually pretty cool. This one, I mean, it's got a little bend to it, but it's really, really good. Cool, it's basically the same one I got, but tiny. What? Grr. Nice. But yeah, the TMNT collection, it's sort of put it at a standstill until I can get good deals. But yeah, the Peter Parker on the card, couldn't pass it up. I paid $15 for both. Not individually, but both. And I think that is totally worth it, especially because they look damn good next to the sealed playset. I mean, that just looks awesome. There's no way around it. It just looks badass. So, had to pick it up. I couldn't say no. And that was eBay buys, not the I can't say no down here. So yeah, there we go. That's part of the there's always collections going on. So, but yeah, something I do want to touch on before we get out of here. Last night, we did the ASMR, which was Kyle, and regardless, I enjoy it. You know, I mean, I know it's weird, it's different or whatever, but I enjoy doing it. It's a way to sort of continuation this life on Twitch and trying new things and putting myself out there in different situations, because it is very difficult to do that. I know it doesn't seem like it, especially from the outside looking in, but from the inside looking out, it's actually difficult to do the ASMR. I'm starting to collect the Batman animated series. The new stuff, like the stuff that Sunday Heat has, the new figures are the old 90s stuff. Yeah, I made it for the show's over. Good to see you, Lethal. Gah. Did you get the crib midgets all cleaned up? I'm going to grab that Peter Parker just for the camera. Good idea. It's silly fun. It is. J-Dub's right. But speaking of J-Dub, he said something in the beginning of it. He said, "Hey, I'm sorry that I brought the chat down during the show." And the reason for it, and I'm not calling him out or anything, but I want to sort of put some context to it, is that J-Dub's uncle actually passed away. And people in the chat were like, "Hey, I'm sorry, J-Dub. You know, thoughts, prayers, all that stuff. Hope you feel better," right? And so, and then he apologized for bringing that up. And it's just like, that's the wrong thing. Is when you're here, when you're hanging out here, we have fun and goofy stuff and make fun of me and whatever. But you should definitely feel like you can say whatever you want and feel wanted and needed and part of this, because it's not really a community anymore. It has grown way beyond a community. And even though we're not on YouTube anymore, we're growing this community and this family here on Twitch, and we're picking up so many more people that are that like-minded. So if you're having a bad day, like V-Twin was, or J-Dub was a couple days ago, then you should definitely feel free to say something, and then that way you can have conversations in the chat that don't necessarily have to do with me, but you can have your own thing going on, like the Barbecue Brothers and all that other stuff. So never ever apologize for expressing how you feel or how life is actually treating you, because that's what this point is about. This is basically a weird therapy session. Like, me hunting the toys and showing you guys is my therapy, and if you guys talking and just getting stuff off your chest is therapy, then bring it on and never ever apologize for it. Grabs Lethal Snaps. Hi, too cocky. I'm being nice tonight. Sorry, bro. Touches fatalities. Bald head. And feels things he's never felt before. Did Jinxie get you neutered finally? Thank you, bud. Yes. You're not Canadian, so there's no need to apologize, bro. Sorry, eh? I wish that I wouldn't have these kids and had to stick it in your butt without risk, eh? Damn, I don't know. My condolences, J-Dub. See? We're family here. Love y'all. It is. It truly is. Like, there's nothing like this on Twitch. I put money to it. There's nothing like it. You can pick a channel in IRL, pick a channel in Fortnite streams. There's nothing like this where this guy knows this guy who knows this guy who knows this guy who knows this guy, personally knows these people. There's nothing like it. And people come through and eventually we gather them up and then they start being part of this family. Like One-Eyed Trouser Snake, he's part of it, you know? It's really crazy and weird, and everybody should always feel comfortable pop in here, like FizzKid. Pop in here and say, hey, I lost my brush. And we all like, FizzKid lost his brush again. Like a family reunion. Fatality comes in here, hugging everybody. You know, as Anaconda touches people on the shoulders and stuff. And we all just laugh and giggle about it because, there's just that damn Fatality. Like, it's part of it. And that's what it should always feel like. And if you're having a bad day, you should be able to come in here and say, hey, I'm having a bad day. And then boom, the chat just lights up and just, it's like all these messages and things come towards you and you feel like you're not alone for a little bit. Eighth wonder of the world, China? Just leave. Yeah. Well, most of the time, see, the thing is that what Swap Meet said is very rare. It's very rare, and it's never anybody who's actually like part of the chat. It's somebody who's from an outsider. I'm new here. Hi, I'm Fatality. I'm a amphibian. Fatality, stop hugging me, you freak. We're a dysfunctional family. Sorry for the lush job. Yeah, that's exactly what One-Eyed Trouser Snake said up there. Lol, indeed, Joker. We all family got over 4 years with this squad. It's true. It really is. It's crazy. I come riding in. There you go. I mean, if you want somebody to have your back right there, it is definitely Joker. I'm back. What I missed? You missed an emotional meeting right there, heroes. You should have saved the Jupiler for a little bit later. Shut up, J-Dub, before I make it weirder. All right. So, it's been a different kind of day. You know, we talked mainly about the collection and stuff. We didn't get on a whole bunch of tangents. But it is about that time for the What Did You Learn Today? Been streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes. We started late because I wanted to give Norvis a little bit of high and check him out because Norvis is finally not on third shift anymore. But yeah, Heroes juped and missed it. It was awesome to escape an stream and not think about life. Exactly. That's what it's about, man. Who else but FizzKid? Coming to Fox these Sundays. Who else but FizzKid? I hate the cinema. 4 years is crazy. It really is. It's not Jupiler. It's always Jupiter. Hello. Ron Mexico. What's going on, Ron? Right as we're leaving. But you know what? You're still clocked in. You hit the card. You're good to go, man. Good to see you, buddy. Good show tonight. Thank you very much, Sunday. Always good to see you, man. Again, whenever you post those pictures, make sure you post those behind the scenes shot. That really is what set the tone. The Nerd Cave, where everybody knows your name. Where everybody knows your name. I learned Ron is hella late. I learned that you can't say no to good deals. That's true any day. I learned that Jizzy's voice is making my brother's dog go mental. Yes! You still owe me a spin, bro. Nice t-shirt. I'm sorry. You're right. I made it, Ron. Exactly. Ron, you punched the ticket. You got in there. Copy that. Like I said, it was the best part. Like, the shots are great. But seeing how much is in that one, like, bar shot right there. Like, you're like, okay, cool. It's neat. But seeing everything as a whole really puts that one main shot into so much perspective. What Did I Learn is sponsored by Frank's Red Hot and Country Time Lemonade. Ron is still Tap House, bud. How many years ago was that? That failed ass experiment? Like, that's another thing I was thinking about. Because I am going to be bringing back, not a segment, but it's a new thing. Not the stuff for next Saturday. But I'm bringing back something old that I'm really excited for. And then I think of the things that I've tried that just completely failed, like the houses. Like, that was a catastrophe when the houses came. I thought it was a great idea. It seemed really cool. And, I mean, you could see it day one unraveling with FizzKid. Hey, FizzKid, congratulations. You're in the Animal House. And you can pick anybody in the chat, anybody you've ever seen in your whole world, except for Fatality and Ron Mexico. Hey, Ron, choose Fatality. No, Fizz. I said you can choose anybody you want in the whole world, except for Ron Mexico and I Am Fatality. All right, okay, I choose Ron Mexico. No, Fizz kid, no. Day one, unraveled. Sup, Senor Mexico. That's true. I learned that Jizzy don't know Chris Farley was in Coneheads. That's fact. Doesn't care, but he thinks he's a badass, so it's cool. I learned that there's failed experiments. A lot. There's a lot. Next Saturday is tomorrow. No, the following one. Animal House up in here. Something old. No, it's real. That's a real story. I need to find it. That needs to be a Flashback Friday for next week. I need to find whatever the hell that was. Because you could watch my eyes just starting to catch fire and my brain melting and leaking out of my ears. It was like I was being pranked or punked or whatever. It was like that, but there's no way Fizz could have done it. It was so real. Effing Fizz. It was cool, but you're right. It fell apart in minutes. It was. Because you separated us. That's why it failed. No, it's not a separation. It was a Game of Thrones reference. Remember that, yeah. Apparently, I learned I remember things. But yeah, there's been a whole lot of failed experiments in this because I do get on I get on ideas that I think will work, and some do. Some definitely do work, and some continue. I think it was. It might be in 3.0. I think you're right. I think it was 3.0. But I get an idea, and I want to. Oh!
I see another challenger has stepped up to take on the dirty fish stick. Well, I'm coming for you.
Ah! I got it! Big Daddy Juggalo, 5 months in a row. Thank you so much, man. So did you guys hear that or no? Could you guys hear that? Because that's brand damn new. I just made it yesterday. Was that real? Game of Playroom. That doesn't sound like it will fail. No, it wasn't Game of Playroom. It was we were different houses. Punked the UK version. That was awesome. They all work now. They don't all work, but that one does. You might as well just stay on another hour. No, I can't. I can't do it, man. Heard it. Yes. Thank you, Big Daddy. That's the first time, number one, that anybody ever got to see it. I'm the only one that got to see it. You're the first one to do it, and everybody got to see it. That's awesome. We keep saying, how about Budka, but it was too easy. Yeah, I learned that was sick. That single-handedly was amazing. Yeah, that was... he said Fatality, and then I go, no, anybody but Ron and Fatality. And he go, and like the chat's lighting up. How about Budka? She's right behind you. Budka. And he goes, Ron Mexico. No! Red Walrus, Jinx, oh, you've been flabbergasted, mate. It's flabbergasted instead of punked. It's flabbergasted. Even the one when Lala subbed someone. Yeah, but that one, I didn't make that. That's a default. That is when somebody gifts a sub. So I got to make one for that. Probably won't be Fish Stick, but something else. I thought you was playing Fortnite the other day. Realized it was LV. Oh, you talking about Vinny? Yeah. But yeah. So, like Lethal said, can't believe there's been any failed experiments. There's been a lot of failed experiments because I get an idea and let's say, all right, let's apply it and let's see what happens. And this is generally what happens. Either it doesn't work right off the bat, like the houses. They just, I think we did it for 2 weeks and we were just kind of like spinning the wheels. It just did not work. Or we'll get to the opposite of that, which was like the superpowers. We got to the point where pretty much everybody in the chat had a superpower. It was very rare that somebody did not have a superpower. And I started working on it, and then I had to move them all over to Twitch. And then people just sort of, fizzled away from themselves. Not that it failed because people still use it, but it was one of those things like you just hit an end point and there's nowhere further to go. And that's why I always try to push myself as a streamer to do more things. And that's why next Saturday I'm going to unveil a new character and a brand new idea. Also next week, I'm going to bring back, hopefully, an old school thing. And I know you're going to like it. I already know you're going to like it. It's a win in the book. There it is. It's always LV Fatality. She's addicted, bro. Level... Oh, damn it. I missed it. I'm sorry, Lethal. hitting me up for some Fortnite on the daily. That's true. That's true. But there we go. There, all the superpowers in there. Like I said, that wasn't a fail. It really was not a fail. It was just we hit a wall. We were done at that point, and we were over. And speaking of being done and over, this show right here is done and over this evening. I know. It's always a sad time when the show has to come to an end, but I started really late today. Fish sticks. Big Daddy Pete, thank you so much for those 2 biddies. I appreciate you so much, my man. Donating the Wandas, stuffing in there. I didn't put up No Neck tonight. No wonder Fizz couldn't find his brush. No Neck took it. Bah! I wasn't in the game house. That wasn't fair, but that's just me. What? I wasn't in. I don't know what you're talking about. Take care, Dan. Love you. Peace out, nerd. Thank you very much, Moneymaker254. Lip Whiskers, thank you so much for being a part of the show as well. Much love, Nerdy Effect. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for the Nerdy Effect tonight. Make sure you go and watch Mr. Listwitz tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow playing or building an SCW or not. I might take tomorrow off from streaming in general, mainly because I'm very tired. But I do appreciate you guys, and I will 100% be back on Monday with a full new Nerdy Effect show. Hopefully, what I'm calling the bonus. There's a sneak peek for you guys. All right, so thank you guys so much once again for being a part of this show, being a part of my life, and being part of this crazy, wacky family that we have. So, my name is Jizzy. This is the Nerdy Effect, rocking the Dominican Republic flag for the very first time up in this show. This is the Nerd Circle shirt. I'm going to raise a Nerd Circle for you right here. We're going to send you off out into that weird, wacky land we call life. And it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. La 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 la. Oh, click!
It's the Nerdy Effect 5.0.
5.0.
5.0.
To beatbox.
It's a Nerdy Effect
The Nerdy Effect.
4.0.
Nerdy Effect.